And then the next nakshatra is called Swati. Swati is in Libra, all the way in Libra. It's from 640 Libra to 1959 Libra, and it's ruled by the god called Vayu, who is the god of the wind. And Vayu roams all around the world. It's wind, and it's related to prana. Now, this is not one of the Adityas. As we've seen, most of the other deities in this section of the sky are Adityas. This one is not. He's one of the gods from the Rig Veda, from the ancient Vedas. Agni, Vayu, who is the god of the wind. And, just like the wind moves in the sky, the wind moves in your mind as well. It's related to thoughts and ideas and big, powerful ideas. And the god is, the god that we often associate with this nakshatra is Hanuman, who is the son of Vayu. The monkey god Hanuman. He was actually the king of the monkeys, the king of the army of monkeys. And this is really a metaphor for your mind and the monkey mind. Monkeys have long been a symbol of the mind and how the mind jumps around, jumps to this, jumps to that, wants this, wants that. If you've ever been in India and seen the monkeys, they just want to steal everything and come up and grab something and run away with it. And, this is the nature of the mind. And so a symbol of that is Hanuman, who is the general of the army of monkeys. So instead of having a million monkeys running everywhere in your mind, you have the one big monkey and they're all following him. So it's really related to getting the mind under control, and especially using things like mantra and service and things that help to focus and channel the nature of the mind towards something that's uplifting and powerful, rather than having the mind just running all over the place. This is a powerful symbol for the nakshatra of Swati. And the god Vayu, whose son Hanuman is that, general of the army of monkeys. So it's also, air and Vayu is also related to prana, which is the vitality in the breath. Breath gives vital energy and vitality. And so oxygen is the chemical, but prana is the content, as they say. Prana is why the chemical oxygen, gives you vitality. So your body, your physical body, uses the chemical oxygen, but your mind and your consciousness extracts prana from the air that you breathe. So this is why breath is such a direct connection to vitality and to calming the mind. The mind is actually the subtle part of breath, as they say, or breath is the subtle part of the mind. If you want to change your thinking, change your breathing. It will happen immediately. It's not anything you can control. It's science. If you get upset, start breathing deep. Automatically, it's impossible to be upset and breathe deep. You can't do the you can't do the two at the same time. So again, this is an important metaphor for Swati, and it gives the power to scatter like the wind, but we can also be very scattered. So it's good for things like public relations and sales and getting the word out on the wind, like getting the word out on the wind. But it can also be very scattered like the wind. So if you have a good message, Swati is often a very good nakshatra because it can help you, get the message out. So this is related to the god Vayu, which is about the wind and carrying that message on the wind.